Hello everybody, my name is Kyle Kauk and welcome to my AOC1 Week 4 project review. I apologize in advance, I have a bit of a cold, so if I sound funnier than usual, I apologize, but I'm going to do my best to get through this video without having to blow my nose or anything like that as much as possible. I'm going to just quickly start off here by just actually demoing the app that it's up and running on my iPad, and then actually show it functioning inside of the simulator. So there's the app, and here we go, and then there's our week 4 project in there. It looks a little bit goofy again because again I made this for portrait mode, and right now it shows best as a landscape mode for my camera to capture it. So I'm going to switch over to Xcode and I'm going to run it in the simulator and demonstrate everything that works. So here's my viewcontroller.h file. Pretty simple look. I've defined all my variables within here. That way I could easily use them throughout all of my code within the .m file. And you'll also notice at the bottom here, the void, I added in the function, our void on click. And quickly I'll switch over here, the project .m file. So what I did for this project was just the simple project we had to make with our login, our show date, and the show information. So it was nothing too out there, pretty simple project. At the top here you'll notice I have defined my 0, 1, and 2 for each of the clicks. So 0 is my login button click, 1 is the date button click, and 2 is the info button click. And then down here inside the view did load, I've actually started to make bigger titles for all my parts of code. So here I have the creation of all my UI elements, and then everything's commented as per what that particular piece of code is for. So here you have the user name label and then text field, etc. So nothing again too drastic here. This week again, nothing really I could use too much clarification on. I would like to go more in depth with switches, but outside of that, for what we did this week, there wasn't too much that I really needed any more clarification on than what was in the videos and through a little bit of research I did. Things that I could have done better, again, I'm not too sure. There's a whole lot I could have done better for this week. Everything seemed to work out pretty well. It was really nice to actually define all my variables within the .h, so I could avoid any problems within the .m file, which is always nice. It keeps the code a lot cleaner as well. Moving on to my actual project, again, the code, as you can see here, it kind of just scrolls down as to how it's placed on my actual display. So username label, then the text field, login button, and then my display label. And as you can see here, it's just something simple, nothing too out there. We'll scroll down a bit more. All the UI elements are basically do the same thing. You can see I have no UI alert view defined up here. We'll go down a little bit more. Here's my sub view to add everything. I decided to put them all together so it's a little bit easier for me to keep track of everything. Down here is my on-click function. As you can see, pretty straightforward and simple. Up here you can see the tag for displaying my username. So if the tag equals login button click instead of 0, you will be able to see username input equals username text field. So if my input result equals 0, then the username cannot be empty. Else, you'll have here, I had to do string with format because I was inputting a variable into the string. So user, and then whatever name you inputted has been logged in, and then it just updates your label. Else if, the button.tag for the date, and in here you can see this is where I actually created my alert view and used the formatting that's built into Xcode. I decided to try that out and see just how flexible it could be, and I got good results. And finally my info button, so as long as that gets clicked, then it just pops in the text and will display the text for the user. So now we'll just quickly go here and run it in the iPad simulator to demonstrate. Let this load up. And here we have it running it inside the simulator. So username, if I just leave it blank, if I click in there and leave it blank, username cannot be empty. So let's just say login Kyle. User Kyle has been logged in, so that's all good. We click on show date. You can see it shows up exactly how it's supposed to, October 23rd, 2013, and it's 3:54 p.m. where I am, Central Standard Time. Click OK, and then finally click on the info. This application was created by Kyle Kelk. So everything's running as it should, and I'm quite happy with how this project turned out, and hope everyone else had success this week, and look forward to seeing you all in future classes. Thank you very much.